Hey everybody, it's your boy Sir Rod, finally surfacing from my bunker here in Atlanta, Georgia. A lot has happened. I'm not going to get into what's been going on with me, but we are about a week out from the elections, and I just wanted to talk with you guys to kind of open your minds up a little bit, like I do. But my talk today is going to be about my best friend is a serial killer. My best friend is a serial killer. This is the premise. You're watching a movie. Imagine you're watching a movie with your best good friend for years. You're watching a movie. And it's a movie based on a true story or a true story movie like Schindler's List. Horrible movie. I mean, things were going on in that movie. You're watching a movie with your friend. You're horrified at what you're seeing. But your friend is laughing their heads off, cheering for the Germans. Get them! Shoot them! When the people get shot in the head and they drop dead, that friend is laughing. See how they died? Oh. Would you look at that friend a little differently? You would think that there might be something going on with that friend. I'll tell you this situation, or this. I want you to try to wrap your head around what I feel like what's going on in America for African Americans. And I cannot speak for all African American or Black Americans, but I can speak for the people in my circle. And what's going on, I feel like the fact that the race is so close, that makes me look at my best friend a little strange, because this shouldn't be any way that this race should be in the ballpark close. I mean, after all, I mean, if the shoe was on the other foot, if it was anyone else in the White House or black, or it would be, the show would have been over a long time ago. So that makes me think we don't know this other side. I kind of got the thought that we were kind of like, it's kind of like we were waking up, African Americans are waking up from the matrix, and we're realizing that we're in one, America is like one big 1940s, 1950s Mississippi. Yeah, a big 1940s, 1950s Mississippi. And we didn't even know that we were in it. But instead of ropes, they use cops. Instead of the law, they use the courts. And I don't know. All I do know is that regardless of the outcome of the election, the damage is already done. Yeah, the damage is pretty much done. This country is so divided, and the current administration has set things up where they're trying to set things up for a civil war or a race war. I don't know what's going on, or maybe it's just the media fanning. But is it worth it? What is it to gain the whole world and lose your soul? America. We are so divided right now over foolishness, and I keep saying, but there's still one person in charge. I say this in a lot of my videos. The good guys win. The good guys do win. And on Judgment Day, or in Revelations, it speaks about 7 churches. Some of those churches, a lot of those churches came to Jesus, God at that time, and said, hey, we did this, we did that, we did this, and we did that in your name. And Jesus said, get away from me, for I never knew you, or I never knew you. And that always bothered me. I say, how could it? In 2020? Oh, I understand. I understand. I wanted to just ask you the same thing. Have you been so polarized? Have you been so wrapped up into the foolishness of politics Take a look around. Check your friends. Are all your friends black? Are all your friends white? And you don't have not, or just a sprinkling of white, or just a sprinkling of black? Well, maybe you might need to check yourself. We are alike. There's no differences. It's only biases in how we've been raised and brought up, but ultimately, blood, bone, skin and bone, we're all the same. And all this other stuff is for money and political power and foolishness, stuff that you, in my song, in the song on our album, Come Together, I really went, that was divine intervention. That song really hits it right on the head. We are so much stronger together. We really need each other. So guys, regardless of the outcome, we are all one people. And I'm praying for peace, and I'm praying that we can open our eyes and really wake up from the matrix, regardless of the outcome of the elections. I'm always been for peace. All right, that's all I got. And for those of you who don't know me, SirrodPatterson.com. Check me out. Someday when Rona is over, I hope to be back doing what I do, if there's any America left after this election. Peace.